An international organization hears stories of various misconducts from a team serving in a specific country. And some are saying that the leadership is ignoring or even covering up the complaints. You visit a family, you've had a lovely meal and experienced wonderful hospitality, all is well. Then a month later, you learn that the husband and wife have huge marriage conflicts. And now the husband is ready to leave. For me personally, a certain colleague from the global south has blocked me from the phone. I think I probably overstepped myself at one point, but now there's just no way for me to communicate with this colleague and to try to heal the breach. Then there were these two relatives who used to be super close, and now they refuse to talk with each other, and you can't figure it out. Is this how they handle conflict? There are complaints in a multicultural team that the leader favors the team members from communal cultures too much, and he ignores those from individualist cultures. And it goes on and on and on. Welcome to Appreciating One Another's Cultures. This module is Conflicts Across Cultures. So what is conflict in the first place? Without getting too technical, isn't it simply an unresolved disagreement, or maybe a misunderstanding, or a misalignment of activities or goals? And then it continues to fester between two or more people, which then eventually breaks relationships. I would venture to say that no one enjoys conflicts. Though I remember one colleague, I got upset at him once and raised my voice considerably. I guess I do that sometimes. So later when I apologized, he said, "Arley, I loved it when you spoke so loudly at me." He had a military background, and it seemed to me he thrived at confrontation. Indeed, different personalities respond to conflict differently. Some seem to enjoy disagreements and even try to be disagreeable. Others, they run away from conflict, and then they simply agree with everyone. And then, as the module title states, we have conflicts between cultures. Now, conflict need not be a negative experience. Just as iron sharpens iron, so people in disagreement can sharpen each other, and the outcome can be better than had there been no conflict. And the aim of handling conflicts is to restore relationships so that we can, especially as team members, live together in harmony and be more effective in our ministries. We can look at conflict as a fire which, if you don't attend to it, it can become very damaging. And the challenge is this: how to contain and manage the fire with the aim to put it out instead of adding fuel to the fire. So if you look at these images here, on the one hand, we see different things that fuel the fire or that fuel conflicts, such as insult, gossip, and even violence. On the other side, some people simply ignore the fire or conflict. They run away from it, or they deny it, or perhaps they just blame others. And then we see different ways to manage the fire, that is the conflict. Sometimes it's best to actually overlook it, as the fire will eventually go out. And as we will see, we can manage a conflict by talking about it, of course, calmly. And if that doesn't work, we need to get help from others to put the fire out. Now, here is the question I'd like you to reflect on. Are you facing conflict in your life today? And what are you doing with this fire? Look at this activity, Fires in Your World.